Today I don't really have a topic to talk about. I just have this thing in mind, so I'm just gonna share with you guys. To me, it's impressive how many Christians are so hateful to one another. Let me explain. Have you ever seen, I'm gonna paint a picture right now. Have you ever seen this Christian with a megaphone and they're, shouting verses of the Bible and how wicked humanity is and how we're all gonna burn in hell and all that? Listen, I respect all of that, okay? I respect whatever you want to say. But what is ironic to me is that all those words are not coming from a place of love. In fact, none of the words that this person is saying come from a place of love. I would dare to say that these words come from a place of hatred, or like, I am better than you and therefore I am reprimanding you and you should fear what you will live because you are lesser than me. It's I don't know. To me, it's ironic because the religion of Jesus, no, it wasn't Christianity, okay? Jesus was not a Christian. He was a Jewish guy. He was a Jew. However, the religion that Jesus was preaching was a religion of love, which was the same religion that people like John the Baptist were preaching. In fact, that's pretty much why, or it is debated, that's the reason why Jesus is so called towards being baptized by John the Baptist, because of his message. His message was of action. It wasn't about staying home, praying, and learning all the laws, but rather it was about treating others well, behaving with others. So it was revolutionary at that time. What Jesus did, however, with that message of treating each other well, was to take it one step further and turn it into this revolution of love. It was a revolution of love because God, for Jesus' understanding, was and is love. And so, I get to thinking, then why, where, or when, should I say, when did we get so lost in that particular thing? When did we lose that? I mean, it's quite simple to me that, you're not turning anybody into Christianity or salvation, if you will, by scaring the living crap out of them. You're not. In fact, you're pushing them away. Maybe that works with some people, but fear only gets you so far. Love, when you show by example, when you show, that you're not doing this out of ego or out of self-worth, or it's not like, oh yeah, I'm a good Christian or I'm a good Catholic and I go and feed the homeless and I'm great, woohoo, I'm awesome. No, that's not the point. When you demonstrate charity from a place of love, is not from a place of self. And so this transformative religion that Jesus was, calling was not a religion at all. It was just a reinterpretation of the Jewish religion, by the way. But this reinterpretation was calling for action. It was an acting type of awakening that he was calling people to do from a place of love. It was, if you see the messages that Jesus preaches, they tend to be about forgiveness. They tend to be about love in general. They tend to be about charity. They tend to be about not judging, breaking schemes. Look at the Last Supper. The Last Supper, well, we'll talk about that in another episode. But it's a complete testament of breaking social injustice and social laws that were in place at the time. But I'll talk about that later. For this episode, though, to me it's just baffling that there are Christians out there who call themselves Christians, as in followers of Jesus, as in believers of Jesus Christ, as in believers of God, the God of love, who treat other people like crap. I mean, come on, don't be so such a hypocrite. You want to grab a megaphone? Fine, do that. Go for it. I'm not saying that you can't. What I'm saying is that what's your intent? Is your intent to scare and to change people from a place of fear and hatred and ego and self-worth? I am worth more because I believe, and I am saved because I believe that the Lord and all this, and if I don't believe, then I'm going to hell? Or is it from a place of love, of teaching, of wanting to share the word, not imposing it? I think that's the key right there. It's not an imposition. You're not supposed to impose the word of God. You're not supposed to impose the love of God. You're supposed to show it, share it freely, lovingly, and that's it. But I don't know. I mean, to me, it's just interesting. Again, and all this is my opinion. I'm not saying that I'm right or not. I'm just sharing what I think, because it's truly baffling. To me, it's just, I can't understand it. Jesus was speaking always so loving. He was always grabbing the people that were outcasts to follow him. And he was grabbing the people that everybody pushed away, the sinners, the prostitutes, the tax collectors, even the poorest of the poor and the outcasts of the society. And from a place of love, he embraced them all, and that was his following. He wasn't coming from a place of ego. He wasn't coming from a place of I am more because I am the Son of God, or I am more because I am God, or I am the Word. He says it. Yes, he says that he's the Word, but it's not from a place of I am better than you, but rather from a place of love, like follow me and I'm going to show you something awesome. I think that's what we've lost. Let's bring it back. Let's start sharing the word. Let's start sharing our faith from a place of love, from a place of wanting the best for the other person, not from a place of ego.